And we're recording.
Hey, Mccs streamer live with
Drew
and Stu, and it is exam week.
Yes, it is. This is part 4 or episode 4 to our podcasts, and it is exam week.
Yeah, sorry for taking so late. We just had a bunch of stuff coming up and different contracts and different issues happening, but we're back.
Yep.
People have been asking, so here we are. So we just had a junior game we covered just last
week.
Had our full team out.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
That was fun, yeah.
And awesome. We let the kids. We let the younger ones take control of the cameras and the production.
Yeah.
They did a really good job. So if you check it out, I was really impressed with the tracking that they did.
Yeah.
We had a technical issue.
We had technical issues. It's our mic.
Yeah.
Our audio needs work, but
I think we had a new cord. I think I was talking to my son about the snowball.
Right.
He said he had some issues with his cord as well. So we'll get a new cord for that to test it out.
I see.
And then we had a camera problem. Drew went and fixed. I think he used his magic power adjust or something.
Totally, yeah. My magic.
Was stuck zooming, so we just got him to take the camera off and run around to zoom instead of using the digital one.
Right.
That didn't work so good, did it?
Oh, man. So we have upcoming games now, don't we? I don't know what our next games are. He's got to pull it up here.
Why don't you talk a bit about some of the exam week stresses that are going on?
Oh, well, I think everyone's stressed about passing, right?
Yeah.
And, well, this is not the case for all of us, but some of us want post-secondary, right? Mm-hmm. One of the things about post-secondary, everyone says you have to have the highest grade, right? And you can get into any school you want. Now, that's a stress. If you don't do well on your exam, that can affect your mark quite substantially these days, you know?
It could. Some of the colleges are competition. Some are by number.
Yeah.
Some are by enrollment. But
I'm not
you're
sure.
Right. The higher your mark, the more likely that you're creating more opportunities.
Yeah.
And depending also on what classes you have that are available, you want to give yourselves options. Right?
Yeah.
That's why you talk with your career people and you find out what classes you need and what interests there are.
Right.
So upcoming games, I pulled it up on the screen here. So February 2nd.
That's our next one?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's coming up right away. Junior basketball versus Frontier.
Well, that is right away.
So
time's flying, people.
I think it'll be 5:30 start again unless we hear something different.
Right, yeah. And then we have a tournament.
Yes.
Our senior boys is taking on, well, it's a tournament.
Yeah.
Day 1 and day 2. Oh, day 1 and day 2.
There's 4 teams. So the big thing about day 1, I don't know if you know this part or not, but on day 1, they're playing against themselves. Like they have enough players to play themselves in kind of a scrimmage game.
Interesting.
And I think they're unveiling their new basketball uniforms.
Oh,
so
okay.
they'll be doing their new uniforms. Well, we're going to stream that game for sure Friday night with they're playing against each other. I'm going to get that one streamed for sure. I'm not sure what we'll be able to cover for the tournament, but Friday for sure we're going to stream that game.
Right.
They're also having, I think there's an ice cream kind of sale or something as well.
I like ice
as
cream.
a fundraiser, and details will come out as soon as we can. They'll be sending out the newsletter, in the announcements as well about the senior fundraiser for basketball, boys and girls teams.
Right.
And the girls have a fundraiser on this Saturday.
Oh yeah, no, Saturday.
They have a movie night.
Ooh.
Movie night. Yeah, it's by donation coming to the door. They're having a number of raffles, and I think they're have like popcorn and pop and stuff like that. Like
right.
Movies, The Call of the Wild. So a really good movie. It's kind of sad, happy, sad.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm heartless, Mr. Stu.
Oh
Come
my
on
gosh,
now.
I can't get even through the credits without crying in that show. It's a puppy, man. So
he's not a puppy.
Well, he's a huge monster dog, but he's still a puppy at heart.
Yes, sir. So then after that, the 14th is the game after the tournament for our senior boys. It is the
It's
just senior basketball on this list here, so I don't know if it's senior girls or boys.
Both, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, it might be both, yeah, like last time.
I'm not 100% sure, and then playoffs start after that. We don't have dates on what's happening in playoffs, but it's highly likely.
We will become mobile, and we will go stream those ones, depending where they're at.
I think it's pretty much confirmed that our girls will be hosting the SWAC finals here.
Hosting?
Because they're in first place, and the odds of them finishing out at first is pretty slim.
Wow.
So looks like we'll have at least one playoff game here for sure. The senior girls look to be hosting the SWAC final here at Maple Creek, which would be pretty exciting. So that's our schedule coming up.
Yeah.
Talked about exams already. Oh, the SRC is offering a neat piece. They have tea, and he let you wear pajamas all week.
Yeah, I don't wear pajamas.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that. Make sure they're school appropriate.
If I came in my sleepwear, I think I'd have a couple lawsuits on
Yeah,
me.
might have to go back. But we'll make sure that just so people can sleep while they're writing their test, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. It's a good idea.
I had the time slotted was from 9 till, was it 11:30?
Yeah.
I finished at 10:30, so
Yeah.
it's an extra hour, and I have to wait for my younger brother, so like
which is good because now we can do our podcast.
Yes, that is right.
Yeah, get this baby knocked off. Yeah, it's hour and a half is a lot of writing. That's a lot of information.
It is, yeah. I had one page, both sides were loaded, and I had to take just like a sliver of another page to fill out my whole essay.
Obviously knew what you're talking about. It's all about preparation, right?
I hope so.
So when we did our junior stream, we wanted to continue our contest, the second part of our contest.
Yes, sir.
So there were two pieces that we were looking for. We'd share this in an audio file just on Friday, but just to remind people that we are going to expect you to do two things, right? So number one is there's a conversation that came up about weather and filming and stuff like that.
Yes, where we could film and like a place we could film, a place that would be awesome for us to film at,
Right.
That was one piece. And then the next piece.
It may not be possible today, but maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future, yeah.
And then the next piece was something to do with the vending machine.
Yes.
And we had our special guests up then, right?
Right.
Alex and Rolly were hanging out again.
Yes, sir.
And we asked them randomly about the vending machine because we got in trouble talking about too much food last time.
Yes.
So vending
We
machines
just
aren't
talked
really
about
food.
the vending machine, yep.
And we asked them, like, what are your two favorite things? Each of them, I asked them what are their favorite thing in the vending machine.
Yes, sir.
And they gave us their answers. So
You got to figure out what those answers were, yeah. And you got to find Stu and I together if you can.
Yeah.
And give us the answer.
And the prize this time is going to be those two items that
They were sun
Alex
chips
and Rolly.
and-
No.
What were
Wasn't,
okay.
No, it wasn't sun
They
chips.
weren't sun chips, yeah.
It wasn't, so you take that off. Sun chips was the prize last time.
Yes. My mind is mush.
But that'll help you. It wasn't sun chips. Because
Yeah.
we gave away sun chips last time. Our only bag.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Well,
But who was the winner?
Carson Williams.
Carson won, yeah.
Yeah.
He found us and he had that in place for him to have his special prize, and he loved it. Everyone likes the sun chips again, so
Yeah, sun chips are the...
that's a good piece. As you, I think that's it for now. We will be back, hopefully again back to Friday again, and maybe even run it Thursday as open Friday.
We'll see.
We'll figure out what next week's going to look like, but we'll be streaming our episode 5 next week. Remember, we have a game on February 2nd. So that's on Thursday. So maybe we might be able to do something on Friday.
I'll be there.
And senior boys have their it's a good time because the senior boys have their tournament that night. And then maybe we can just update some more details on the tournament as well.
Yes, sir. Just maybe.
All right. So that's it for our next podcast. And this is MCCS Streamer. And what's our catchphrase? Not better than it used to be, but now it's
It's bringing who we are to you.